Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful now channel. As always, this time I have appeared with a mysterious soap opera, so don't delay, like and subscribe now and stay tuned.
Daphne makes her move on Carter, and Ridge's decision leaves Brooke in tears. At Forrester Creations, Taylor advises Brooke that Ridge has moved on. It would be beneficial for her to do the same. Brooke turns to Ridge and tells him, "I'm your Logan. The love of your life, just like you're the love of mine." She wants to move past this and get back to planning their future. "I need you to come home. Just come back to me where you belong." Taylor shakes her head in disbelief. Taylor hoped Brooke could have discovered a touch more elegance over the years, but she was incorrect. She's continually flinging herself at Ridge. The only reason she's there is because she took the CEO role at Forrester, once again exposing her real colors. Brooke insists that she did it to convince Carter he was wrong, and now Ridge is back. This dreadful chapter is behind them. She tells Ridge they need to recover. "We need to be together and move forward." She wants that and feels he does too. Brooke reiterates that it's time to move on. Taylor couldn't agree more. Brooke urges Ridge to come home. "Tell me that's what you want too." Taylor Brooke Ridge B&B. In the design office, Steffi confesses Daphne she wasn't intended to fall for Carter. Her buddy says he's an excellent dude. Steffi hopes he still is after all of Hope's machinations. Finn comes in and kisses his wife. She tells him it's a fantastic day for the company. Finn learns it's official. The LLC paperwork were torn up and they have Forrester back. Daphne nods, thanks to Carter. Steffi says Hope didn't show an ounce of regret. She always plays the victim. Daphne couldn't agree more. She excuses herself to check on something. Steffi teases, something or someone? Hope rejects Carter. At the cabin, Hope never dreamed Carter of all people would betray her. He knows she's hurting. But he's been by her side this entire time. He risked everything because he loves her. Hope argues he threw it all away. Carter says it was time to set things right. She guesses that means his getting to keep his post while she loses hers. Carter will remedy that, but what they have is greater than Forrester. They can't give up on it. Hope tells him if he ever cared for her, or about them, he would have walked out of there with her today. He's convinced Ridge and Eric can convince Steffi to hire her back. Hope wonders whether he's serious. They're not going to listen to him after what he did. They just kept him because their egos are too huge to believe their good little soldier betrayed them. It's easy to blame her. Carter's sorry. She retorts, "No, you're not. You had an opportunity to stand with me today and you chose that family instead." Carter fumes. He can't believe Hope is doubting his allegiance to her after everything he's done for her. Hope scoffs, "Loyalty? You kissed Daphne, Carter. He abandoned her when she needed him the most." Carter believes he chose his conscience. He felt bad but she wouldn't listen. Hope rebuts that they knew the consequences would be difficult, but they agreed to do it together. Carter responds, "Then, let's do it together, unless," she asks, "unless what?" He adds unless he's no longer desirable because he's not in a position to aid her. Hope laughs, "There it is. So, Ridge and Steffi finally got into your thoughts. You think I'm using you." Carter doesn't, but he does think she fell for him because of everything he was ready to give for her. Every man in her life has let her down. And here comes Carter, your knight in shining armor. And the second I do something you don't like, I'm gone. Hope wonders if he remembers the last time she was fired. He said if he'd been there, he wouldn't let it happen. You had your chance today and you let it happen. Carter loves her and doesn't want this to be over. Hope accuses him of negotiating a deal with Ridge and Eric behind her back and setting her up. She no longer sees the man she fell in love with. Goodbye, Carter. Carter walks out. Daphne supports her man. Later, Carter sits behind the desk in the design office and looks forlornly at a portrait of Hope. He flashes to Daphne telling him she was exploiting him. Suddenly, Daphne appears and asks whether he's okay. He says not really. Hope believes he deceived her and wants nothing to do with him. Daphne shrugs, her loss. It requires bravery to face your wrongs and do what's right. She was intending to travel back to Paris, but she can't leave now. Because I've never met a man like you, Carter Walton. Carter can't tell her how much he adores her. But I'm really messed up right now. He complains because Ridge and Eric betrayed their promise. Daphne hedges, after you broke their trust. But you did the right thing. Carter assures her he's not this good guy. Daphne thinks the Forresters gave him a second opportunity because they saw what she sees. A great individual full of ethics. He admits his heart is broken. Daphne says that it's broken because he handed it to the incorrect person. Daphne informs Carter that Hope left him, he needs to leave her too. He claims it's not that easy. Daphne thinks he's held to shame long enough. You did the right thing. Don't for a second regret it. Carter asks, even if it means I lost Hope. Daphne feels he should feel liberated, like a weight has lifted. He doesn't. She says he will. I'm here for you. They embrace. In the cabin, Hope flashes to better times with Carter and cries. She then remembers the scene in the office at Forrester and is deciding to stay. Steffi and Finn discuss Brooke. At the Cliff home, Steffi and Finn discuss her feeling like a weight has been lifted now that the company is back. It's more than a business, it's a home. She reflects on all the memories she had there since childhood. Steffi always wanted to run a firm and make her family proud. She reflects that they've dealt with one Logan, now they just have to deal with another, who is much more crafty. Finn nods, Brooke. Steffi confirms it. She intended to talk to her father, perhaps to argue for her daughter, but she never misses a chance to hurl herself at Ridge. She's undoubtedly attempting to work her way back into his life. She wishes she could have fired Brooke as well, but another quarrel was the last thing they needed. She hopes she doesn't get into her father's head and guilt-trip him away from her mom. Ridge makes his choice. In the main office, Ridge tells Brooke it's been a huge day for his family, for his dad. She's thrilled for them, but observes not everything has been restored. Taylor responds, it's nothing that Ridge and Steffi can't fix. Ridge loves and respects both of them, but it's time to look to the future. You've got to move on. He hates the idea of hurting either one of them. Ridge explains that Taylor has understood that Brooke will always be his Logan. He was reminded of their destiny in Rome, but it didn't work, did it? He's made a pledge and he's going to keep that obligation. Brooke urges, don't do this. Ridge admits he'll always love Brooke, but his future is with Taylor. Brooke walks out and cries in the hallway.